Think broke to get rich? I know it sounds completely backwards, right? Like, who wants to think broke when they're trying to build wealth? But here's what blew my mind. I was in a coffee shop last month. One woman was complaining about being house poor after buying her dream home, maxing out credit cards just for furniture. And the other, she quietly mentioned she hit her first 100K in investments wearing a 5-year-old jacket and sipping on some black coffee. And that's when it clicked. The people who look rich are often broke. The rich people, they think broke to get there. See, I spent my 20s chasing the image of success, designer bags, while my savings account had $47 in it. I had a car lease I couldn't afford while my 401k sat empty. On Instagram, I looked successful. In reality, I was drowning. So today I'm sharing 7 counterintuitive mindset shifts that change everything. They feel wrong at first. They go against what we've been taught about living our best life. But they're the exact moves wealthy people quietly make when no one's watching. By the end of our conversation, you'll have a clear map to start thinking like someone who builds real wealth, not just the appearance of it. And I'll give you specific action steps that you can start today, even if you're starting with absolutely nothing. So there's 7 mindset shifts. Why don't we get into them? First, freeze your lifestyle like your life depends on it. Freeze it. The broke move that builds millionaires. See, when income goes up, 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 lifestyle should be same, 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 same. I had a friend named Sarah. She got a $15,000 raise. Instead of upgrading her apartment, she banked it. 1 year later, she had 15K invested instead of 15K in receipts on what she couldn't remember she purchased in the first place. So next time money comes in the form of a raise, a side hustle, you find $20 in your coat pocket, pretend it doesn't exist for 90 days. Bank it, invest it, and don't upgrade anything. Next, it's the habit that feels obsessive, but it's the key to control. Track every dollar like a Fortune 500 CEO. Wealthy people are data obsessed. They track money like their freedom depends on it because it does. I started tracking everything: $4 energy drinks, $12 Target impulse buys, subscriptions I forgot I purchased. And I was astonished at how much money I was putting out each month: $400. For the next 7 days, physically write down every purchase, not an app. Use a notebook. At the end, add it all up and ask yourself, what story is my money telling me about my priorities? Because cheap costs more always. Speaking of cheap, let's master the art of strategic frugality. There's a difference between cheap and frugal. Cheap buys $20 shoes that fall apart in 3 months. Frugal invests $80 in shoes that last 3 years. My mentor put it best: poor people pay twice. Pick one area where you keep rebuying junk: kitchen tools, work clothes, phone chargers. This month, buy one quality version and track how much longer it lasts. The next one up, it's not glamorous, but it might save you thousands this year. But first, I'm Miss C. And if you're new here, this is where we do mindset shifts for success, emotional healing, and personal growth after 40, glow ups that start from the inside out, and letting go of toxic people and outgrowing old identities. If you're ready to think differently about money and success, hit subscribe. You don't want to miss breakthroughs that are coming your way. Fourth, make your kitchen your secret wealth building tool. See, the average American spends $3,500 a year eating out. That's not dinner money, that's your retirement money. So when you're walking out with those little takeout containers, you need to start thinking about retirement. I'm not saying never eat out. Intense eating saves cash, time, and your health. Trust, I know I learned the hard way. So commit to 4 extra home cooked meals this week. Then take that money you saved and transfer it immediately to your savings account and watch it grow. That isn't a bill, it's a fire. And that's where we're going next. Automate your way to wealth. The wealthy don't rely on motivation, they build systems. I set up automatic transfers, $200 to investments, $100 to my emergency fund, $50 to my fund money account. And that way, after payday, I feel relaxed because I didn't see it anyway and I won't miss it. Start with one automatic transfer this week, even if it's $25. See, the habit matters more than the amount. Treat debt like the emergency it is. Credit card debt is not a tool, it's a five-alarm fire torching your future. Here's the math: $5,000 balance at 22% interest, paying minimum, takes 47 years to pay off, and costs over $18,000 in interest. That's financial prison. List your debts from smallest to large, crush the smallest one first. Roll that payment into the next. That snowball builds speed and confidence. 7, master the ultimate flex, not needing to flex. See, the richest people I know, you would never guess it. Trust. They don't flex because they don't need to. See, that Instagram worthy purchase, ask yourself, am I buying this for me or for validation? If it's validation, that's not a purchase. That is an expense therapy that doesn't work. Before your next non essential purchase over $50, wait 48 hours. Then ask, what am I really buying it for? If the answer is status, walk away. So let's lock this down. We froze lifestyle, we tracked every dollar, we mastered frugality, we turned the kitchen into a wealth tool, we've automated our debt, and learned the ultimate flex is not needing to flex at all. These shifts feel uncomfortable because they go against consumer culture, but that's why they work. Speaking of things we were taught wrong, my next conversation dives into the toxic money myths passed down by our parents. Stories that keep entire generations stuck in survival mode instead of wealth building mode. You'll want to know which one has been sabotaging you without you even realizing it. What's one broken habit you swear by that actually builds wealth? Can you drop that down in the comments? Because I read every single one. If this shifted how you think about money, hit like, share it with someone chasing the look of rich instead of the reality of wealth, and subscribe for more mindset shifts that move the needle. I'm Miss T, and I'll see you in your next breakthrough.